who is Andrew Yang, for people who don't know?
And anyone who's heard about my campaign knows this. I'm proposing that we declare a dividend of $1,000 a month for every American adult starting at age 18.
That's the universal basic income.
Yeah, and that would be a game changer for tens of millions of American families, because we know 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 57% can't afford an unexpected $500 bill.
Mm-hmm. What is the biggest difference between this program and a government subsidy?
You know, government subsidy comes with a lot of conditions and comes with a lot of rules about how you have to use the resources. With this, we are saying
it's one reason why Martin Luther King championed this plan in principle in 1967, the year before he was assassinated. He called it the guaranteed minimum income. But the most fundamental ways we can help the Black community is by putting buying power, putting cash money into Black consumers' hands, which will then spur Black business owners and Black entrepreneurs in your community.
Nationwide, nearly 1 in 4 Black women live below the poverty line. In Mississippi, it's 1 in 3.
And the question is, how do you actually reform this corrupt system so that it works for the single mom, for the person who's just struggling to get by, or for the aspirational young Black professional?
What does this money mean to you?
I love freedom.
Tia Cunningham works at a senior living facility where she makes $10.31 an hour.
Most folks, particularly Black women, are pigeonholed into these low-income, poverty-level jobs that do not create a pathway out.
So it seems far out to us now that, hey, we should just have a dividend where everyone gets $1,000 a month. But we've been talking about this for decades, and it came this close to being law in 1971. It actually passed the House of Representatives twice under Richard Nixon. Milton Friedman and 1,000 economists signed a study saying this would be great for America. And then one state has had a dividend for 37 years where everyone in that state gets between $1,000 and $2,000 a year, no questions asked.
What state is that?
That's Alaska.
Really?
Yeah, you go to Alaska right now, you live there for a year, and everyone in your family gets between $1,000 and $2,000 a year from the petroleum dividend. It was passed 37 years ago by a Republican governor, and Alaska's a deep red state. And so then they pass this dividend, and now it's wildly popular, has created thousands of jobs, has improved children's health, has a decreased income inequality. And what I'm going around the country saying is, look, what Alaska is doing with oil money, we can do for the entire country with technology money. Mm-hmm. And Alaska is the proof, because in a deep red state, Alaskans love their dividends so much that they said they would accept higher taxes to keep the dividend. That's how much they love it.
Aisha Yondoro knows here,
So this used to be a thriving shopping complex.
strong markets don't mean much.
When people talk about a booming economy, but you see this, do you believe that people are being left behind?
I definitely believe. I know people are being left behind.
What does your paycheck usually look like?
Between $500 and $600.
$500 and $600.
Yes, ma'am. This every 2 weeks.
Now, with the additional money, she's chosen to pay down debt, $3,000 so far.
I was able to pay bills off, get my credit straight.
And go visit her father in Pennsylvania, something she couldn't afford for 20 years.
It was emotional. I wish I could spend more time.
I think the best way we can empower African-American businesses to put money into the hands of African-Americans.
You just said? That's real.
No.
The best way to power African-American businesses is put money in the hands of African-American consumers.